He blessed. I want you to know it is a spiritual battle, a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong. Really. It's amazing. And once you're born again by seeing that, and the way you do it, you got to get to know yourself, all right? You're going to see. It's going to be mind-blowing for you. You have no, because you have no idea what you're not seeing, right? Because the spiritual things of God cannot be seen by the naked eye, the physical eyes. And the mind of God is not the same mind of Satan. So your mind, which is the mind of Satan, cannot understand at all, not 10% of the time, the things what's really going on. It must be shown to you. That's why you must be born again. All right. A perfect example of what's happening that is mind-blowing to me, almost many things. The Washington Post is reporting that city officials canceled a drag queen story hour. Can you imagine that? A drag queen story hour. But that's not all. A church saved the day. Can you imagine? Did you ever imagine that one day in a Judeo-Christian nation like America, that they would try to force you and me and others to accept men in drag and women in drag as a normal situation, and these people would be invited to speak to do a drag queen story. As though, oh, it's just normal. Come on, put on your dress and come on. And like, oh, so nice. How sweet. A man in a dress. A drag queen. And then a church would step in and say, you know what, I got it. So city official canceled a drag queen story hour. Then a church steps in and saves the day. In Linder, city officials, where's Linda? Oh, that's it. Linder, Texas. Leander, Texas. In Leander, Texas, city officials first canceled the story hour, which was to be hosted by the local library, before a progressive and LGBT-friendly church in the area, Open Cathedral, stepped in to host the event. So the city official said, no, you can't do this. But the church said, oh, yes, you can. We'll help you. Here is the one of the hosts of the event in drag. Watch this. So that's a drag queen. That's a man in a outfit, woman outfit.
But he looks like a clown.
He is a clown.
Right.
Amazing stuff, folks.
How do you show up to that?
How do you expect children to know if they're a boy or girl if you allow this kind of stuff to happen? Amazing.
That's
But
scary.
listen to this that's happening in a Judeo-Christian nation. And where are the Christians? Oh, we're just praying. We're just sitting back waiting on the Lord. We're just sitting back waiting for the end time. The end time is coming. The end time is coming forever, by the way. We're sitting back waiting for the end time. In the meantime, the children of Satan is taking over and destroying us. Oh, but we're just praying. We're sitting back doing nothing. Christians is not supposed to be political. Just let the children of the light do what they want. This is from InfoWars. This is another amazing story. School district to bus students to a gay parade. So the school district in Texas, we're losing Texas, by the way. All you people who are running to Texas, you can't keep running. We're losing Texas. Here's another story. So that first story was about a city official canceling a drag queen show. Drag queen story hour, right? But then the church stepped in. In Texas said, no, you can do it at the church. Here's another thing happening in Texas. Everybody running to Texas thinking that, oh, no, not going to work. You got to put your feet on solid ground, and you got to fight the battle. You really do. With good, overcome evil with good. InfoWars reported that a school district to bus students to a gay parade. A school district in Texas has announced plans to boost student participation at a gay parade by funding their transportation to the event. So the school district going to get buses and take your straight children to a gay parade. And yet you send your kids to a public school. And yet you send your kids, you wake up in the morning, you know what? I hate my kids. Let me send them to a public school. The school just might bus them to a gay parade today. The Austin Independent School District rents their facilities to a local church, right? So listen to this. The Austin Independent School District rents their facility to a local church. Protesters have gathered to harass the church goers every Sunday for the past year. This is from KXAN. Here's a news segment on the story.
For nearly a year, demonstrators have met outside Austin ISD's Performing Arts Center every Sunday, protesting against the group gathering inside Celebration Church. Former Austin ISD student Naomi Wilson is among them.
I was hoping that I could talk to some of the members and help them realize that the policies are offensive.
That policy states in part homosexuality, bisexual conduct, bestiality, incest, pornography, or any attempt to change one's sex or disagreement with one's biological sex is sinful and offensive to God.
So, since the homosexuals are protesting the Christians for using the school facility, and there are cases where churches don't have their own location, so they go to like a school and rent out their facility and stuff like that, or another church or somewhere, the homosexuals didn't like it. And so the school said to the homosexual, okay, to make you happy, we're going to bring the kids to you, all right, to your little gay parade thing. Due to the pressure from the LGBT group, the ASID is using the rent payment to bus students out to the Pride event. So the school is taking the money that the church is paying them to use the facility to rent buses to take the school children to the homosexual pride, so-called homosexual parade. Here's that soundbite.
Now the district is taking $10,000 from the $182,000 it's received in rent payments and using it to boost student participation in Austin's Pride Parade. The money will help bus students, pay for water and security. We reached out to Celebration Church for comment but haven't heard back. However, Texas Values didn't mince words.
They need to get their priorities straight. Instead of sending kids to these over-sexualized events, they should really be focusing on the failing schools in the district.
Yeah. Amazing. They're letting the homosexuals win over them. So they're taking the church money and busing the children because the church is paying rent to the school. So they're taking the church rent money, busing the children to a gay parade. SMH. The AISD has commented that $10,000 just a start. So the homosexuals are not done yet. The $10,000 just a start. Mind-blowing stuff. Good versus evil, right versus wrong. Stephen is a first-time caller, and yet you send your children to the public school. And you wonder why they don't like you anymore once they get home, why they believe all the wrong things. They left home as a Christian and came back as a son or daughter of Satan. And you wonder why. But yet you send your kids to the schools.